Hey guys, Tash from MMT. I've got Ninja with me on the table.
Hello.
So today we're working on the SCM muscle. So sternocleidomastoid, I think it is, Ninj.
Yeah.
Ninja's the master of the muscles, aren't you, Ninj?
Yeah.
The names?
I love my acronyms too. I hate acronyms.
SCM?
Yeah. It's just trying to be smart, isn't it? If I could just say what it is.
Say what it is.
Say what it
Say
is.
what it is, Ninj.
Yeah.
Say it.
Sternocleidomastoid.
Love it. Yeah, that one. This one here. So Ninja's got quite a large, and we were just saying, like, really kind of stands out. Yeah, that way. Stands out for Ninja. You can see it really well where it comes up from here, really close to the jaw as well, which can sometimes be affected, and down through the front. And so front of the neck muscle, it just always, I think I can see it a lot that it gets forgotten. I'll have clients come in and they are just so surprised when I get in this spot, and they're like, I don't think anyone's ever released this area for me or worked on this area. And most people think it's like their throat even. You're obviously very close to that, but it's not. It's a muscle, and it's involved a lot in your rotation. So sometimes people have, they're stuck through their neck, their range of motion in their head and their neck, and they have, had these back areas worked on, these common part that you think of when you think of your neck, through here and through the sides. But sometimes it's, even I'll work on someone and their range improves, but then we come up here, and if I haven't worked on this guy at front, you treat and release this area, and suddenly, whoa, their range of motion just accelerates a lot, really improves. It can be blocking a lot of your range of motion. It can even create a lot of tension headaches. They can spread from here. Refer those, if there's any trigger points in here, they might come and refer up to the temple, around the head. Even sometimes when you're in this spot, clients will say that they can feel it referring when you're in there. So how are you feeling now, Ninj?
Yeah, good. It's pretty, it's intense there. I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel that's probably the kind of stickiest point compared to where we were before. It's a bit stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just pincer that, hold that to release it. You don't need too much pressure either. It's a pretty delicate area, especially getting into it. If it's the first time the client's receiving this treatment in this spot, you've got to be mindful of that, maybe a bit more gentle, and explain to them that it is a muscle, where it is. It's, don't worry, not going to affect your throat, or let me know if you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But you can also do a bit of a shimmy through there too. Yeah, bit of movement. So a lot of the time, I think our forward head carriage, so again, another acronym for you, Ninja, FHC. Forward head carriage is probably a little bit to blame when it comes with if you're getting an overload of this SCM and tension restricting. We probably put too much on the scalenes as well, one of the front neck muscles, and the SCM with looking at a lot of devices. It's probably the biggest thing that we all struggle with. And tucking that chin in, even at work, I think for us, so maybe even tradies, when you've got, to me, this is maybe like my screen, right? I'm looking at it, I'm focused on that, whatever you're kind of focusing on. And if you're, an artist or a tradie, or you kind of zone in and look towards, come closer to what you're working on. Yeah, so we can all, it doesn't have to just be a computer or a phone, but even a book. Like you might just shift that head forward and you want to be back neutral there instead of always out here, really lengthening and weakening, but adding tension as well to the front of the neck. So we're just getting high up in here. It's going to be a really good spot. Sometimes there's a bit more. Usually is, hey, Ninj, closer to the, getting closer to the attachment.
Yeah.
Still all right?
Yeah.
It's not uncomfortable in a bad way?
No. I can just sort of sense there's some glands
that's right.
behind the jaw as well.
Yeah,
so kind of,
that's true.
when you go slow, you can let them get out of the way.
Exactly.
When you go fast, you might damage them. So.
Yeah, being mindful of it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. They usually do. If you are good to them, they do just kind of move aside for you.
Yeah.
And then you can get a real good grip on that large SCM that Ninja's got.
Yeah. Everyone's jealous of it, aren't they? You reckon?
I think it's strong,
Yeah,
I reckon.
Strong.
But you're also feeling that a bit of ache and a bit of, like there's something to release in there.
Yeah, it's therapeutic. Like I think sort of saying we should all be getting bodywork.
Yeah.
Before we have the body's telling us, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It's accumulating,
100%.
Accumulating stress. And,
before you get it, like an area worked on, you always, that's what I always think. I see clients, or when I get a treatment or a swap with someone at work, it's like that. It's like, why haven't I done this earlier?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's true.
We all need it. Good, Ninja. How's it feeling?
Yeah.
Have a move around. And sometimes it's that thing that, a few cracks.
Yeah.
It's that thing that you didn't even realise you needed, but it can just lengthen and relax that whole area for you. A little bit lower here.
Good.
Yeah. Nice area to lengthen. Yeah, good to do some bit of dynamic movement too. Yeah, just gently do what feels right for you. Good. Good, Ninja. So even doing those movements, head back, diagonally, back, straight back, head circles, all those things that we kind of just don't think about until our neck is uncomfortable and restricted. Then we go looking for, this is stuck. But doing these things all the time, these range of movements just to loosen and check in and hydrate these areas, I think is so important. Not just when you're sore and stuck. And that's when you realise, I've lost this range, but when you had it, you weren't taking care of it. So just making sure you're actually conscious. Check out your range when it's healthy, and see where you're at and keep it. Do your exercise, because that's what's going to keep heaps of movement around this area that always seems to get so stuck, and stress and everything else that kind of curls these shoulders up and tightens those areas. I think that's what we need to do.
Yep.
Keep moving.
Yeah, movement is medicine.
Yeah, for sure. But if you're stuck through here, or you're just curious to get your SCM worked on because you've never had it done before, come in. I'll show you how to even do some self-treatment, which is really good and so easy. Something I love giving this to clients, and you can do it at a traffic light. You can do it when you're sitting there waiting for an appointment. Like, it's just so easy to work on yourself. So come in, see me, and I'll fix up your neck. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ninj.
Thank you. Done.